So, a study's being done on the different attitudes of urban dwellers versus rural dwellers. One question was, how important is the role of the father in the upbringing of the children? Of 1,000 urban dwellers, 897 selected very important. Of 900 rural dwellers, 810 said very important for the same question. Perform a statistical test. So urban dwellers, we've got 89.7%. For rural dwellers, we've got 90% said yes, that it was important. So our null hypothesis is that the proportions are equivalent, and the alternative is that the proportions are different. So here's our formula. P hat suburban minus P hat subrural minus 0. And this would be really our two different sample sizes, 1 over N1 plus N2 times P combined, Q combined. So P combined and Q combined, right? So P combined is, we treat this as one gigantic sample. So that's 897 plus 810 out of 1,000 plus 900. So this is going to be 1707 out of 1900, which is 1707 out of 1900 is 89.8%, so 0.898. Okay, so now our formula therefore is going to be Z equals, and I'll go 0.897 minus 0.9 minus 0 divided by 1 over 1,000 plus 900 times 0.898 times 0.102 equals. Then we enter in everything we know. Stat test, it's a two proportion Z test. 897 out of 1,000 and 810 out of 900. And we're doing a two-tailed test, and we calculate it. So I got a Z-score is negative 0.216, and our p-value is 83%. So we're going to say is negative 0.216. Okay, so now I'm going to flip this around. Imagine that I had subtracted it the other way. This would have been positive 0.216. So we have to write our probability statement. So the probability that the absolute value of our Z-score is as big as 0.216 is approximately 0.828. So 82.8%. So therefore, we do not have enough evidence to reject the null. So we do not have enough evidence to conclude that the groups are believing differently about the role of the father. So we cannot reject the null. So we cannot conclude the groups believe different things. About the role of the father. Now, I didn't check my assumptions, so we have to remember that we need an independent, simple random sample with no outliers, but it's a proportion problem, so don't worry about the outliers, and the normality. So it tells us that it was a sample, a random sample, so we have to assume that we have a random sample. Independence, clearly there's more than 10,000 urban dwellers, and there's more than 10,000 rural dwellers. The normality assumption, n times p and n times q for both groups needs to be bigger than 5. So that's 897 and 103, and this is 81, 810, and 90. All of that is bigger than 5, so therefore the normality assumption is good as well. Okay, and that's it.